Hi friends, my name is Vinay. Now I am going to explain the proof of these trigonometric identities. So first assume a right angle triangle like this. Right angle triangle A, B, C. Right angle at B. So here AC is the hypotenuse and assume an angle theta at A. Assume an angle theta at A. So AB becomes the adjacent side to theta and BC becomes opposite to theta. So by applying Pythagoras theorem to this right angle triangle, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square, which is Pythagoras theorem. Hypotenuse square is equal to sum of squares of other two sides. So AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Divide this equation by AC square. That implies AC square by AC square is equal to AB square by AC square plus BC square by AC square. This becomes 1. AC square by AC square is equal to 1, and AB square by AC square, which can be written as AB by AC whole square, and BC square by AC square can be written as BC by AC whole square. We know that sin theta is the ratio of opposite side to theta and hypotenuse. Similarly, cos theta is the ratio of adjacent side to theta and hypotenuse. So here opposite side to theta is BC and hypotenuse AC. The ratio of BC and AC is sin theta, and the ratio of AB by AC, which means adjacent side to AB, and hypotenuse AC is cos theta, is equal to cos theta whole square, plus ratio of BC by AC, opposite to theta by hypotenuse, sin theta whole square, which means that implies sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. From this identity we can prove these two identities. This is one method to prove this identity. There is also other method to prove this. This is x-axis and this is y-axis. With center, draw a circle of radius r. Let this point be O and this point be A. Draw a perpendicular to x-axis passing through A. Since this is a perpendicular bisector, it makes 90 degrees with x-axis. Let this line meets x-axis at B, and this forms a right angle triangle OAB. This is the right angle triangle OAB, and this length is r. As this OA is the radius of circle, this is r units, and this is OB and this is OA. We know that sin theta is the ratio of opposite side to theta by hypotenuse, and similarly we know cos theta adjacent side to theta by hypotenuse. Here mark an angle theta at point O, at vertex O. So opposite to theta, AB is the opposite side to theta, which means sin theta is equal to AB by hypotenuse is OA. AB by OA is equal to AB by R, and adjacent to theta, this is the theta, and adjacent side to theta is OB. So cos theta is equal to OB by hypotenuse OA. OB by OA, the length of OA is R units, so R. That implies cos theta is equal to OB by R. From this the value of OB is R cos theta, and from this the value of AB is sin theta is equal to AB by R. That implies the value of AB is R sin theta, and OB value is R cos theta. AB value is R sin theta and OB value is R cos theta. Since this is a right angle triangle, we can apply Pythagoras theorem to the triangle. by applying Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square, which means r square is equal to sum of squares of other two sides, which means r square sin square theta plus r square cos square theta. Taking r square common from this can be written as r square into sin square theta plus cos square theta, and LHS r square. From this r square get cancelled. From this r square gets cancelled, and that can be written as 1 is equal to sin square theta plus cos square theta. This is the second way to prove this identity. From this identity we can prove these two identities. We have proven this identity in two methods. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. To prove these two identities, we can divide this equation once by sin square theta and other time by cos square theta. First, let us divide this equation by sin square theta. Divide with sin square theta, which implies sin square theta by sin square theta plus cos square theta by sin square theta is equal to 1 by sin square theta. Sin square theta by sin square theta is equal to 1, plus this can be written as cos theta by sin theta whole square. Cos theta by sin theta whole square is equal to, and 1 by sin square theta can be written as 1 by sin theta whole square. That implies 1 plus cos theta by sin theta value is cot theta, and square of cot theta is cot square theta, is equal to 1 by sin theta value is cosecant theta, which becomes cosecant square theta. Taking cot square theta to RHS, which implies cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. The third identity is also been proven. So now dividing with cos square theta, we can prove second identity. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Divide with cos square theta, which implies sin square theta by cos square theta plus cos square theta by cos square theta is equal to 1 by cos square theta. Sin square theta by cos square theta can be written as sin theta by cos theta whole square plus cos square theta by cos square theta is equal to 1, and 1 by cos square theta can be written as 1 by cos theta whole square. We know that sin theta by cos theta is equal to tan. The square of tan theta is tan square theta plus 1 is equal to 1 by cos theta is secant, and it becomes secant square theta. Taking tan square theta to RHS, which implies secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. The second identity is also been proven.